in the Gulf, but we do have our H storm, although the H is silent. Tropical storm Umberto has formed from what was Invest 93. It kind of started out a little bit wider because this is Invest 94, which may be struggling for the next couple of days, and is really going to be interesting to see what, if anything, it does, as the models are still kind of split on the future of 93. More certain on the future of Umberto because it does have more room to continue to intensify. Thunderstorms are fairly well established around a developing core, and there is good outflow, meaning it has plenty of room in the atmosphere to continue intensifying. And the forecasted track, unfortunately, unlike Gabrielle, which stayed to the east of Bermuda, it will likely move to the west of Bermuda, putting the island on the worst side. Now, hopefully, the core of the storm will stay well offshore, but certainly the winds, rains, and seas will be probably a bit stronger in Bermuda. Now, at the moment, it is forecasted to be a Category 2, but as we saw from Gabrielle, the intensity forecast isn't quite as certain with these systems. So we have Gabrielle going on right now. Umberto just named. This is the first time this season we've had two named storms at the same time. So what is the future of our two systems that are very close together? Well, that's what's interesting, is the models are not in great agreement. The Euro, again, Umberto, well established now, will continue to intensify over the next couple of days. We may not see 93 really do anything until it starts pulling away from the Bahamas, still off the coast of Florida, and there is looking to be fairly decent certainty that the upper pattern will keep this away from Florida. The question, though, is what does Umberto do with the future of this system? It is possible that it tries to get kind of drawn into it, and that's what the GFS says, that this thing weakens and kind of gets absorbed by Umberto as it gets kicked out into the North Atlantic. The Euro maintains it'll be two separate systems, with Umberto getting drawn away and this one kind of missing that upper trough and getting stuck off the East Coast. So that will be as we head later into next weekend, the first weekend of October. So plenty of time to watch it. As of right now, through that same time period, nothing threatening in the Gulf. We have had a bit more activity with rain around it, much needed. Still got some ongoing thunderstorms around parts of the city, kind of extending north. And then what we had from some heavier downpours over Washington Parish winding down at the moment. Started out with sunshine, then the clouds and rainfall started moving in. And with that sunshine, we were able to get up to 92. Record on this date, 94, awfully close to the records. Mostly cloudy over the French Quarter right now. Still feels like 97 degrees with mostly cloudy skies because dew points are still in the upper 70s. It'll be milder during the day tomorrow, but it'll still be humid. That drier air doesn't move in until Friday. And as it does, it'll start feeling a lot more comfortable when you start getting rid of the humidity. And the good news is that dry air looks to continue into the weekend and early next week. The reason this is not really associated with colder air is because this air mass is not coming from northern Canada. It's coming from kind of the central part of the nation. Now, looking at the temperatures, they are a bit cooler, or at least milder. These aren't exactly the seasonal temperatures you would expect in the plains, Midwest, and northern tier states, but I do think we will at least see an initial drop in temperatures, at least for Friday and on into Saturday. So I think maybe more mid-upper 80s, right about average. Not exactly a fall feel, but it will be nicer as we head into Friday and Saturday. By Sunday, Monday, some upper ridging starts building in. The humidity remains low, but I think we'll have more of the upper 80s, maybe even a spotty 90 degrees. But at least we stay, while warm, on the drier side with that low humid air starting into October.
Okay, well, at least